Daddy, it's done.
Okay. What? Yeah. Is it Tony Jefferson? What? No, I'm okay, buddy. You want it? Come here, I'll open it. Why you got the color wrapped around it? You know, Answer me. Answer me. What you didn't make it? Don't change your underwear. I ain't mad because you tried it, though. Yeah, go just skip it shit again. Did it when I kicked it, but I ain't doing when he was running the kick back. Yeah, it's done. I might leave the party real quick, right? Don't beat him. Boo. Leave him alone.
I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
Strong right. Ready.
Now Jameis on second down.
Hey, got three down.
Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Certainly not envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many first quarter, first drive. First interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Now the Vikings now heading onto the field. From here.
Two times.
Where it go?
Four down, four down.
Hurry up, here we go.
Four
Go,
down.
let's get it up, Philly. Watch it now, Barney. Leopard.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
No. Check. Patriot. Set. Leopard. Detroit.
First carry down for the rookie, Dalvin Cook. He spins through. So he got 3 away, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
I once had a defensive player in the NFL tell me, if I beat and dominate the guy across from me, I'm helping my team. Well, winning one-on-one battles is always a part of the game, but when you have good team defense, I just saw that. One broken tackle, but he didn't get away because the rest of...
For 2nd down.
Here we go now.
Yeah, I'm right. Shut your ass up.
Oh, hell.
Where we going?
No, hold up, man.
Yeah, you do.
On 2nd down, Kelly. And Cook has it left side. And he will score. Touchdown,
No.
I get that. That's what I get. That's what you get. I'm right here. Oh my God. Oh. No. Baby, you could see me? I see you. Now you can.
Yeah.
No, you can't. No, you can't.
When you had the Packers. When you had the Packers, yeah.
More like come in.
Lead in that game for the Falcons. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
There's a bird on your special bound.
Somebody got him? Somebody got him? Mm-hmm.
Found the cup. Found the cup. Found the cup. Found the cutter.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Come on, let's go. Now the rookie from Spokane State is John Humphrey.
Yeah, Ali? I don't know how many games left. Back to back.
Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Buccaneers offensive unit back out on the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts last time when they got in the end zone.
It's like now on the sideline because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view.
Missions two. Missions two.
And looked like some movement there.
Huh?
Let's get the call. So that'll back him up 5.
Yeah, 35 to 23. Yeah. The AFC.
This is. I won. I won. No. Get your belly. I won. I'm gonna lose you. I win. What? How you get my thing? Because it was right there. Watch me jump. Watch me jump. Okay. Watch me go. Watch me go. Get out. Like you were belly. Hey, can you? Ah! Oh. Oh.
Man, boy, I tell you.
Oh. Ah. Me and Michael just going around the oh. Hurry up!
Mm-hmm.
I'm right here, baby. I'm right here, baby. I'm right here, baby. I'm right here. I'm coming. Bring you. Oh. Hey, you're back. Come on, come on, come on. Come on? No, come on. Why? Come. Because I'm going to hurt you. No. Hey, yo, oh. Put your butt up. I'm going to beat you. Your butt. Ow. I can't beat you.
Oh, he's taken down here by his face mask by the left side. And a penalty flag is going to get a much better starting position.
Over here, Michael. Oh.
Trying to turn the corner, but they string him
Ooh.
out. It's stopped
Ooh.
at
Ooh.
the
Ooh. Ow.
gain on the play.
Ah! Oh, no. I still can get out. A big boo. Oh, a big
Anyone else carrying it, that's exactly what he tried to do on that play. Gain him any yards.
Sorry. Get her. Sweetheart, what I got her? What was that for? How will come back to me? Oh, you lucky me. Sorry, baby, but you're actually strong. Actually, you're strong. Wake up. I got you. gonna say. What? Oh! What's your belly? Wait, I got myself. Dad, did you get? No, I got this one. Whoa. Push. Oh yeah, now I'll do it. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, I was trying to climb up. No way, I was trying to climb up. I was trying to climb up. I can't climb up. Wait. Whoa. Whoa. I can't do it.
I'm up 7-10. Man.
That one hurt.
Said what?
I think it hurt. I'm sorry. Oh, that was the first I wanted. Sorry. Huh? That one was so hard. Come on. Oh. Come on again, Michael. Careful to your dad.
Michael,
Huh?
chill out.
Chill out. I know. And we'll beat up guy. I'll bring you up. Oh, I beat you up. No. I was aiming up. I thought he was like it. But she was it. Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up.
it's third and long, and defensively, not a whole surprise there in the dime. From the shotgun, Winston. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Winston. And Bright, the tight end's got it. And he's brought down. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. They'll run him slow. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40-39. That's going to go as a loss of 4. It'll be second down. Winston now. Evans has it left side. And he's going to get it down to the 25-yard line. They get 14 back. That leads now to a third down.
That primary target's a big deal, and Mike Evans serves as that for Jameis Winston. And he's had 11 targets in 2016.
And went after him a ton. He also was 6 in catches, 4th in yards, and tied for 2nd in touchdowns.
He had played in his first Pro Bowl.
2 minutes remaining.
This nigga run the same plays too.
More from Minneapolis after this. They'll run it. Here's Martin. And the first down at about the 21-yard line. And just 4 yards on the pickup. It's good enough to extend the drive.
I like the look that they just showed there. When you come out in passing formation, spread things out a little bit, makes it really hard to cover the middle field, doesn't it? Because you got to go out to the perimeter and cover those guys.
Yep. They got some good blocking, too. Helped them pick up the first. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
Well, and that he went to the Pro Bowl. That's how you go to the Pro Bowl. Big plays like that, big time penetration, and throw people for losses.
Out to the left there and complete to Howard. That catch good for 5. It's third down. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. The Bucs on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Now Winston. And Jackson left side. Deshaun Jackson, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bucs are just an extra point away from having around the NFL. They're in the 2nd in Philly. Screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. And we'll keep you abreast of how that one shakes out. as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And out now come the Vikings. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal. They got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. On 1st and 10, Kelly. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. You're dropping 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
To throw is Kelly. To throw again. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Chris Conti, and his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. So the first interception of his career under center, and you knew it was going to happen sooner or later.
It has to. And I know he feels like the world is just tumbling down at this moment, but there's got to be some veteran somewhere, some mentor that's going to tell him, hang in there, my man. Plenty more to come. Keep firing.
And some changes here as the D-line separates some.
That's a good
Big
thing.
5.
Oh, ball.
Now they'll run it on the toss. He can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
The run pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage is going through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs.
I
like
can't
that.
see.
Might be touchdown with that run.
First down, Winston. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up.
Michael. There he is. Can't see. Esther. 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 Esther.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. Meanwhile, the second quarter score from Carolina, and it's an early lead there for the Saints. That one tight to this point, and you'd have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout.
Double tight, double tight.
Now let's go. 319. Over. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Here's Kelly. A final shot before break. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll
see how that recipe works. Looking to throw on second. Here's Kelly. Staying, but now he's swallowed up and taken down. Robert Ayers in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. The Vikings on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 14. Kelly to throw. Being chased out left. And he finds Cook. And they're going to get this one all the way up to the 35-yard line. They convert on third with a gain of 22.
No. Check. Patriot. Now that's...
On the carry, it's Cook. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
They run with Murray, looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. The Vikings on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4.
Lucky 56.
Oh, design run for their wideout. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Well, partner, if we had their entire playbook in front of us, I'm not sure we would have picked out that play as the one to run in that situation. How about the guts of the offensive?
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Gerald McCoy breaking through to get him for a loss of 7.
Two tights.
All right, here we go.
Four down. Alert.
On second down, Cook. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Only 2 yards on the carry. That's going to set up a 3rd and long, 3rd and 15 to be exact. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on second down.
Tight end's right.
No. Check. Patriot. Detroit. Hot.
Back.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down.
Even. 4 down.
Set.
Even.
Clean. Watch him now, Barney. Barney.
Ship.
From the gun, Kelly. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. And Quigley now on to punt as he sends this one away. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Run. We got 3 down.
And once again, they go with Sproles. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes if you've got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. Throw left side complete. That's Jackson. So now we have Jackson slow to get back on his feet. Appears to be shaken up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
Ready.
Third and short yardage. Winston. Complete. He finds Brate. A Buccaneer first. Winston to Brate.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically. But a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
A first down throw for Winston. They set up the screen to Martin. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's second down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Go. Flip it. Go.
On second down, Martin. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it third down at 6.
Well, now they're in a spot that every team tells us when we have our production meetings they don't want to be in, 3rd and long. And that's because those back-to-back running plays just didn't accomplish a whole lot.
The Bucs on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 6. Now Winston. Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42, and they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirt.
Well, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. To throw is Kelly. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. First down, here's the run with Cook. Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
Detroit!
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
All right, now look at...
So nothing there. I don't know that that's all in the
All right,
back,
here we
though.
go.
You got to look at blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it's the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's third down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
Here we go now. No. Check. Patriot.
Check 24. Check
No. Check. Patriot.
Halfback sent in motion.
Tighten up. Motion.
Black 99 Philly. Here we go. Gun.
Flare.
Kelly on third down.
Crash.
Hard throw, incomplete. But not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
By the way, they're into the second half now in Philadelphia on the NFL scoreboard. And the Eagles have moved out ahead in that one. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. And they'll try for it here on fourth. Bridgewater and company stay out there.
Hey, 4 down.
Get ready. Fourth.
Check 4.
Tiger.
Under 10. 10.
Kyle Rudolph, the tight end, in motion.
We got motion.
Fourth down, they're going. Bridgewater. That's caught by Treadwell. They'll get 16 yards there, and it'll be a Minnesota first down. And that's what you've got your tough little slot receiver for, isn't it? Right there, those fourth down conversions in the middle of the field.
He knows that's where he has to make his living, and that's where he has to make plays to help his team. And no one is asking him to do anything more or less than do exactly what we saw there.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Watch tight end.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock is going off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Check.
Let's go.
On first and 10, Bridgewater. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10.
Ship.
Here we go now.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
39.
And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
First down and goal. The offense knocking on the door.
Watch it now, Barney.
And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the fourth. First and goal at the 3-yard line now.
Watch it now, Barney. Set. No. Check. Patriot. Black 99. All right, now, lucky 56.
It's a quarterback sneak. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
Hey, give him credit. That's a good, solid game there on the sneak because it all comes together. Enough space, get forward, gain yardage. Well done.
Watch Watch him now, Barney. Barney.
Check safety, check safety.
All right, now, look at 56.
He'll try and run this. It's Pumphrey. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. The offense on 3rd down, lacking much success. Just 2 for 7 to this point. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here.
Blue 90. Blue 90.
Check.
Watch him now, Barney.
They come out here in the eye. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
The Vikings on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and goal.
Detroit! Detroit! Back 99 Philly, here we go! Gun! Green, 39, gun! Over!
They'll run for it with Cook, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great play there with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Vikings are within a 2-point conversion of tying this game. Now Kelly. And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the 4th. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done. Get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Hey. Ready? 4 down.
They'll begin the drive with Sproles. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Ready?
So the D-line's going to spread out.
Alert. Wait. Check 3. Hatch it. Easy. My 50. Wait. Flip it. Ready? Switch gear.
Blue way,
On 1st and 10, Winston. Looking downfield for Godwin. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
The best receivers we know always tease their quarterbacks that, hey, no matter what you do, you cannot overthrow me. Well, guess what? That's exactly what happened on that play. Normally, they time it up pretty well, but on that one, he just overshot him.
Left side, Godwin. Strong run, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
And they can't get the long connection as it falls incomplete. Well, too much oomph, too much mustard there on that pass.
They really turned it loose, didn't they? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
Here's Brian Anger now. On for his 2nd punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And that kick will go out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Big boys down there in the trenches, and a nice play to stop them cold. Nothing there.
Yeah, when you talk about big boys, you're talking about those defensive tackles, those nose tackles. They're not just big, they're immense, and what a big-time play there.
They run it again with Cook. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
On third down, Kelly. He finds Latavius Murray, and he will have a first down here at about the 40. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
No. Set. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Black 99 Philly. Here we go. No. Check. Patriot. No.
Check 37. Check 37.
Now let's go. Green 39.
Now a first down throw. Kelly. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
Check.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on you heave one deep when you catch him close to the spot.
Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a third down.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. And he's able to find Diggs. Touchdown, Vikings. Stephon Diggs. His second touchdown on the season. And the Vikings are going to take the lead.
Did you see them hold up 4 fingers to the start of the fourth quarter?
They were ready.
They were definitely ready. They may or may not have done that, but they certainly have played that way. The fourth quarter has belonged to them, and now the lead belongs to them as well.
Elsewhere, they're into the fourth at Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis. And scoring yet again, the Colts extend that lead. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And if they could hold on to that lead, it would be win number 4 on the season for them. The offense certainly looking to score some points, but they also need ball security here late as we get down to the final moments of this one. Flush to his right, and that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
Shit. Ready.
Throwing again, Winston on 2nd and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Evans. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A familiar ring to that one. Winston to Evans for the Buccaneer first. Jameis now on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Everson Griffin in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this.
Wait. Ready. My 50. My 50. My 25.
Check. 4 down.
Sonic. Check. Crunch. 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 Ready.
Second down, Winston. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. I tell you, it has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads them into the end zone.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. And now here's a carry heading left. There he goes inside the 30. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Back to throw. He's got his tight end over the middle, O.J. Howard. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up first and goal.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
They'll run for it with Martin. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. They still got 2 timeouts. Got to start using them, don't they?
You absolutely have to. You save them for this situation, but you have to use them.
They try again with Martin. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. And now prior to this 3rd and 1, we're going to get a timeout here as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. This offense so far on 3rd down, 5 out of 9 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here.
Ready, Sonic. Check, Sonic. All day.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. 3rd and goal. Can the offense punch it in here from the 1? And he's going to go backward. They get him behind the line. And now before this 4th and 2 play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout, as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Back to throw. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet and make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
Check. Watch him now, Barney.
Any day.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A little antsy on the left side of the line.
Yeah, I think they got the guy in the end. I think they got the DN there on that one. And let's face it, he is so amped up, wanting to get a good get-off on the snap, jump too quickly.
Cook following the penalty. And he's got room. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That could give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward, and it actually is an extra hurt for the team that loses because normally you shake it off, but in this situation, it lingers a little bit longer.